Welcome back to Switch to Linux. Well, businesses just keep on going crazy. They're just eroding us away. How much can we get away with? How much can we profit off of the backs of the poor little peons that are forced to use our service? That is what they're saying. So today we're going to be looking at some bad business news. And first up on bad business, Yahoo's back in the news, believe it or not. Yeah, they were already in the news already, but they're back. Verizon says that Yahoo users must waive the class action rights or stop using Yahoo. Why is this? Well, because there's still lawsuits going on from this 3 billion people who had this data breach. 3 billion Yahoo accounts were hacked. They're still fighting through class action lawsuits. Once that's over, then the individual lawsuits are going on, and what they're trying to do is block people into, if you don't stop using Yahoo, you can't sue us. Why in the world does Congress or politicians or anyone else allow any of these businesses to include these binding arbitration clauses? Binding arbitration is a major problem. We need to do away with it. Like, you can't sue us. We had crappy security. We didn't even care. We didn't update jack crap. But you can't sue us. Neener. The executives in control of this, throw them in jail for a while. Just throw them in jail for a while. Strip them of their assets. That seems to be my solution for a lot of this bad business news. But anyway, if you don't stop using Yahoo, you can't sue us. Because they got the power. Stop giving these idiots their power. That's Yahoo in the news. You guys ever hear of Digit? This is interesting. So Digit is a company. Basically what they do is they will, you link your Digit account up to your bank account, and they monitor your lifestyle. Everything about your lifestyle. This should be under privacy news, but they monitor everything about your lifestyle, and then they make these little tiny decisions. Like, we think we can take 50 cents here. Ooh, maybe $1 over here, and they're going to slip this away into their little Digit account. And the Digit account is, of course, it's free for, I think it's 100-day free. How long is it for free? It's free for, I think it's 100 days. And then after that, it is $2.99 a month. You get 1% annual cash back on anything that has been saved by this system. And it's effectively backed by a bank, apparently, because it is FDIC insured. I don't know what bank this is affiliated with, but to have FDIC insurance, it is supposed to be backed by a bank. I just don't know which bank. 100 days, it's free. After that, it's $3 a month. Now, the good thing about a service like this is it is going to help us immature people who can't run a budget. The bad thing is, it assumes A, cashless society. It assumes B, you're incapable of doing a budget. And it assumes C, you want a tech firm knowing everything about your lifestyle. Let's go ahead and have a look at the FAQs. So how does it work? Well, every day it checks your spending habits and moves money from... Dude, are y'all out there spending money on your credit cards or debit cards every single day? I don't put it past America, but are you guys really doing that? Every day. Every day, this thing is analyzing your spending habits and moves money from your checking account into your Digi account if you can afford it. And then, of course, you can withdraw your money back. What makes it different than a recurring bank transfer? It automatically figures out when and how much it's safe to move based on your lifestyle. Doesn't require you to figure out an arbitrary amount. How about a budgeted amount? I don't know. Is it safe? Oh, yes. It uses state-of-the-art technology that some 13-year-old hacker is probably going to crack tomorrow. Your personal information is anonymized, encrypted, and securely stored. Yeah, it is, I'm sure. All funds are held with insured balance up to $250,000. let's go ahead and have a look at their privacy policy. I haven't looked at their privacy policy yet. Information we collect in general, you can visit digit.co without telling us who you are. If you create an account, of course, username, passwords. We may ask you for your consent to receive text messages related to services at that number. You may withdraw your consent by contacting us or replying with stop. Information about your transactions. We collect personal information about your transactions with us and with others. Dude, they have Is this a picture? Is this a picture? No, it's not a picture. It's behaving like a picture, but it's not. I can't copy text. I don't know. This is weird design. We collect personal information about your transactions with us and with others. So everything you're doing. We also collect personal information about you from other companies. For instance, we may receive personal information about you from a consumer reporting agency. Information is automatically collected. Include personal and identifiable information as well as statistical information that does not identify you. Some analytic stuff, of course. Device information. We collect device-specific information, hardware model, operating number, unique device identifiers, mobile network information, including your mobile phone number. We may also associate your device identifiers or mobile numbers with your Digit account. Login information, we record the login information, device's IP address identified with your numbers, device information such as crashes, system activities, hardware, location preferences, date and timestamps of transactions, other configurations, information collected through cookies and similar, blah, blah, blah. All that kind of stuff is pretty normal. How we use it. We may use analytics as described elsewhere in this privacy policy for research and commercial purposes. We may use personal information for the purposes described elsewhere in this privacy policy internally for our general commercial purposes, including, among other things, to offer our products and services to third parties that we think you might find of interest. But only Digit and our third-party service providers involved in distributing the offers, provides products or services will have access. Our third-party service providers will only be permitted to use personal information for their intended purposes, just like Cambridge Analytica. This is the scariest privacy policy I've ever seen. Well, the reason they're my bad business is they are releasing a new thing that allows you to take the money that they're saving and apply it to credit cards. So now you link a credit card with them too. Guys, sit down and learn how to do a budget. If you haven't, enroll in Dave Ramsey's Financial Peace University. I really wish he had the non-super Christianized version of it. I hate the thing. I hate how he redid it. I liked it the old way where it was much more neutral, but it is still the best financial course I've seen. Just ignore all the God stuff if that's not your thing, but go take his course. It is one of the best. It probably is the best right now. It's going to teach you how to budget. It's going to teach you how to plan, how to do all this kind of stuff without needing a stupid app collecting every bit of data about you as you are carrying on your life. And for God's sake, stop using your debit card to buy $2 things out of vending machines. And then maybe you won't have to have a credit card to clean up the mess. But yeah, so First Digit's going to work on savings, and now it's going to... I'm wondering if they're doing this to get it so they don't have to pay you that 1%. I'm thinking they're looking at this going, man, this 1% is starting to kill us. Let's use this to start paying off the credit card numbers, the credit cards. And that way, you know, it saves them a little bit, helps them a little bit, but it doesn't make us do things. I don't know. But anyway. E-Waste Recycler. This is a good one. E-Waste Recycler must serve a 15-month sentence for selling discs with free Microsoft software. Watch Louis Rossman's take on this for more details. So basically, the guy back before Windows 8, anytime you'd buy a CD, you'd actually have the reinstallation disc. Actually, it was before that. I think it was starting Vista. Computers no longer shipped with the CD. Prior to that, you got a disk with the reinstallation software for your operating system. After Vista, that started having to where you produce your own. Now, of course, you produce your own, but nobody has a DVD drive to produce your own. So this guy was taking all of the software that is free software without any license codes, putting them on a disc and selling it for 25 cents, which, by the way, according to the current interpretation of the law, is legal. He may not be able to sell the discs at the full price Microsoft might sell them for, which they really don't. They offer them for free. But he is allowed to recoup the costs of production. 25 cents for a CD, not a bad price. So he basically takes these freely available application software, puts it on a disk so a person with a valid legal Windows license key can actually reuse their system. And Microsoft has him thrown in jail because it costs them, and he has to pay a $50,000 fine for this. So, I mean, this is just Microsoft bullying people, that because all this guy's doing is allowing other people to continue to use their computers rather than buy a new one. And that's the thing that's irritating Microsoft. But anyway, so that's really bad business right there. And of course, the final bad business of the day, Amazon is set to increase the price of Prime membership by 20%. So, of course, earlier this year, they raised the price of the monthly, remember? Now they're raising the price of the annual. So it's going from $99 to $19. Now, mind you, they already are making, they have 100 million people, and at $100 a year, this means that they were making, oh, I had this wrong before. That's 10 billion? I believe that's right. $10 billion is what they're making. That doesn't sound right to me. Where's my calculator? Yeah, $9.9 billion. They're making $9.9 billion off of Amazon Prime. Jumping that $20 adds $2 billion for the company that cannot pay 10% of their employees enough to not have to live on food stamps, and for those in the UK that cannot take a bathroom break. Full disclosure, shop at my Amazon link up there. In all honesty, I use Amazon. This doesn't bother me at all because I don't use Prime. I don't really think there's a reason to use Prime. Frankly, I don't use Prime, and I still get things shipped to me super wicked fast. I don't have a huge quabble with Microsoft, but this is just one of those things. It's like, maybe this company needs to start looking at paying their employees a little bit better. I think that they're making enough revenue to do that. And, hey, $2 billion more for the company. Yeah! Are you going to raise anybody's salary? Probably not. So that's kind of my take on that. What do you guys think about all those things? I hope you've enjoyed this video from Switched to Linux. If you'd like to help support the channel, check out the links at the top. There is another video over here. You can check out our Patreon page down here. And you can check out shop.switchtolinux.com for information on a t-shirt like this or some other designs. Thanks for watching, and I hope that you enjoy switching to Linux.